Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna talk about top 3 best portable ice maker. Starting at number 3. NewAir Portable Ice Maker 50. Most of us don't need a huge freestanding ice machine. They're big, noisy, and probably make more ice than any of us really need in the first place. Something small and stowable that can either augment what we have going in our freezers or make up for not having one at all without going overboard is all we need. One thing we'll say of all of these countertop machines is that it's a good idea to remove ice and stick it in a bag in your freezer as soon as possible, which helps keep it from melting while it's sitting in the tray, as many of these machines are not refrigerated. At 16.88 inches wide, 14.25 inches deep, and 16.75 inches high, this is a much larger machine than the Vremi, and it weighs 37.6 pounds, which is 14 pounds heavier than the Vremi, certainly a consideration. Make sure you've got the space for this thing, first and foremost, lest it end up being one more large appliance clogging up your garage or pantry. Check out the description for more information and latest price. Coming at number 2. Vremi Countertop Ice Maker. If you've ever spent extended time on a boat, in a camper van, or in a small off-the-grid cabin, chances are that you quickly came to realize that ice becomes a hot commodity. Measuring 12 inches long, 9.5 inches wide, and 13.5 inches high, and weighing 23.6 pounds, the Vremi Ice Maker is relatively compact. You might not fit it in a tiny camper or smaller sailboat, but otherwise, it's not unreasonable to have in most places or situations, and making 26 pounds of ice within a 24-hour period certainly makes it worth its weight. Granted, it only holds 2.2 liters of water at a time, and you probably don't want to stand there and keep feeding it water every 30 to 45 minutes. The 120 watts of power with the cooling fan keeps the Vremi Ice Maker pretty quiet, though, and there's plenty to be said for that. While the brand suggests not leaving ice in the 1.5 pound capacity tray for too long, I've found it holds up relatively well if you happen to forget about it. And again, what does melt just gets recycled back into fresh ice, which is pretty cool. Read our full review of the Vremi Countertop Ice Maker. And number 1 of this list. Frigidaire FUC 108 Red. For most people, a countertop ice machine like Frigidaire's FUC 108 will do the trick without taking up too much counter space. All over the web, the Frigidaire is a top choice, or at least praised. Wirecutter and the Spruce Seeds both love it. We reached out to the brand to try to test it ourselves, but a representative reported that they did not have any available for review. Without getting our hands on it, the best we can do is acknowledge that it's the very same machine as the Vremi, and that it's beloved by several other reputable recommendation sites. The one thing we don't like about it is its shape. When it comes time to store and hide the Frigidaire FUC 108 compact ice maker, it doesn't stacks, or fit into a closet full of square and rectangular boxes and bins all that well. That may or may not be a problem for you, but in a small cottage, it is a major consideration. If it is for you, too, consider the Vremi below.
All of these items are available on Amazon.com. I have included all the links in the description. You can check out these links for latest price. Guys, thank you for watching. If you like this video, please hit the like button below. Share with your friends, and be sure to subscribe.